The Trotters have reached the backstretch, and they are underway. Tally the tab, center of the track, flashing some early speed. Just to her outside is Princess Jackie. Those two toe-to-toe early for the engine. In behind is Saints Preservis into third, while down at the pylons, Mean Doreen is away fourth. Ms. Prada goes off stride towards the back of the pack. Elaine T back there with her. Up front, Princess Jackie taking that lead away from Tally the tab. Meanwhile, at the back of the pack, Ms. Prada was able to catch pretty quick there as the field moves to the quarter in 27-4. To the front stretch, early lead belongs to Princess Jackie with Jim Marohn Jr. going after it with her. Tally the tab coming off a Stallion Series win has that pocket seat then for Todd Shadle. Third on the inside, Saints Preservis. Nobody trying the outside. You've got Mean Doreen fourth, then a gap to Elaine T. And Ms. Prada, even though she's back on stride, has faded again from the back of the pack. So nobody moving to the outside at the moment, which means an uncontested lead for Princess Jackie as she gets to the half mile in 56-4, 29 even for panel number 2. They move on to the back stretch. Princess Jackie leading it by a length. Jim Marohn Jr. mellow in the bike. Tally the tab sits there in the pocket for Todd Shadle. Saints Preservis third as this pace is picked up considerably now. Saints Preservis moves to the outside for Boyd. Mean Doreen fills in fourth, then Elaine T. and well back to Ms. Prada. Princess Jackie has now opened the lead up to 2.5 lengths, trying to separate from the rest here. She moves to the 3/4 mile marker, 125-1, 28-2, hung up on the third panel. Right now it's Princess Jackie by close to 3. Tally the tab getting a bit closer again. Same for Saints Preservis on the outside. Mean Doreen second over, but she's still about 5 back, and now she's off stride. Top of the stretch, Princess Jackie. That lead is out to 3.5 lengths once again. No answer from Tally the tab. Saints Preservis on the inside. Some late kick from Elaine T, but Princess Jackie is home free here. Jim Marohn Jr. Princess Jackie decisive on the front end, wins it by 3.25 lengths. Mean Doreen came on for second. Ms. Prada from way back third. Elaine T was fourth. It's Princess Jackie, 154 2/5. The Trotters have reached the backstretch, and they are underway. Very tight start here. Not much of an edge for anybody. Out on the outside, She's a Shoo-In and Pink Whiskey going after it. She's a Shoo-In, slight edge now. Pink Whiskey is right there. Down at the pylons, Good Girl is away third, and they're 3 across with her on the inside in between Dearly Beloved, and then parked out Busy Brenda at the back of the pack. Pink Whiskey is now, actually, per capita is now the trailer, about 6 off the lead. It's She's a Shoo-In now cutting out the mile at the quarter in 26-4, so a zippy pace there. She's a Shoo-In being cut loose here by Ray Schnitker, and she leads now by close to 3. Pink Whiskey is well back in second. Single file goes to Good Girl. She's 1-9 in her return to Pocono. Up first over there is Kakali with Dearly Beloved. Then it's 2.5 back to Per Capita fifth. Busy Brenda is the trailer. They move around the turn towards the half-mile marker. She's a Shoo-In has the lead. It's back down to about 2 now as she reaches the half in 55-4, 29 even second panel. So fractions get a bit more reasonable, but still overall on the swift side. On the back stretch, the lead is a length and 3/4 now for She's a Shoo-In. Pink Whiskey tightens up in the pocket. Good Girl still patient at the pylons, about 3.5 away, but she still can't move to the outside because Dearly Beloved is covering her up. Busy Brenda is fifth, and the trailer remains there is Per Capita. Right now the lead's down to a length for She's a Shoo-In. Pink Whiskey a little bit closer. 3/4, 125 even, 29-1 third panel. She's a Shoo-In by a length and a quarter, call it now. Pink Whiskey still there. Good Girl finally has her room to move to the outside. She comes popping out of there. Further back to Per Capita fourth. Top of the stretch. She's a Shoo-In now has to deal with Good Girl coming up on her flank, and Good Girl is just going to swallow up She's a Shoo-In there, and look at the late kick. She was waiting to cut free, and she does now for Mattias Melander. It's Good Girl. She opens it up to win by close to 4.25. She's a Shoo-In did hold on for second. Busy Brenda third. Photo fourth between Per Capita and Pink Whiskey. Good Girl pulls away late, 153-3. The Trotters have reached the backstretch, and they are underway. Inside speed from Country Victory, and on the outer half of this field, you've got movement from Blueberry. right up close as well. Payback Money and Santa Cristina. So they're 4 across at the moment, and Blueberry goes off stride trying to get to the front. Santa Cristina for the moment with the lead, but still a 3-way dance. And then a little bit further back, and another breaker there is Hangover. So 4th is Native New Yorker, and now off stride Santa Cristina. So I think we've got, 3 of the 6 managing to stay flat here so far. Country Victory assumes the mantle. Pocket for Payback Money. And then it's a gap of about 4.5 to Blueberry in 3rd. A Native New Yorker is 4th. And then well back to Santa Cristina and Hangover, who was the 4-5 favorite. So the breaks have really shaken this one up. Country Victory on top. Matt Kikili trying to slow the pace down, knowing that he's got a lot of pursuers well back as Country Victory rolls to the half mile, getting there in 57-2. 29-3 second panel. And now from the pocket, Payback Money is going to make her move. Blueberry getting back into it after the earlier break, as still on the inside there, Country Victory. Into 4th now is a Native New Yorker, and still well back to Santa Cristina and the trailer Hangover. So right now it's Payback Money. Brady Brown trying to hold off Blueberry. Earplugs out on her. Country Victory hoping for another move. A Native New Yorker into 4th. She's sneaking closer, about 3 away. 3/4, 126 even. 28-3 third panel. It's Payback Money on top. Blueberry still coming after her. In the pocket, Country Victory. A Native New Yorker is 3.5 away, looking to close. To the top of the stretch, Payback Money by 3 parts of a length. Blueberry not giving in yet. Inside, Country Victory. Blueberry, Country Victory pursuing Payback Money, who's clinging tight to that lead. Country Victory getting a little bit closer, but Payback Money will tough it out for Brady Brown, win it by 3 parts of a length. Second was Country Victory. It was Blueberry third, well back to Santa Cristina 4th, as it's Payback Money staying flat and picking up the win in 155-1.